Please do that for me, because he got to make that move.
Hey, Shalom, Yahweh Shalom, to all my brothers. Shalom, Yahweh Shamar. Latham Bashim, I shout out all my sisters, all right? I.S.U.P.K, Minneapolis, with the closing of the Feast of First Fruits. Okay, as you know, today we are going to touch on a few scriptures as far as the history of what it means to celebrate the Feast of First Fruits. Of course, every high holy day or holy convocation has to do with the Lord and the nation of Israel. And it's every Israelite's duty to serve the Most High in these high holy days, instead of the days of men, all right, in the earth. So with that being said, we're gonna start off and get into the prayers. So everybody facing to the east, okay? All right.
On the one.
All right. All right. Everybody repeat after me. All right. This is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Avanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Badash, I.S.U.P.K, YAHANNA, Come on.
They need to come right now. Giselle. Yes, in the morning. We have soldiers in the building. That's right. All right, let's get it. Hey, the Lord's Prayer in the English. Our Father.
Our Father.
Did she tell you what I asked? Salah. You gotta definitely, before we do that, you gotta blow the horn, man. Tradition, right? All right. The Lord's Prayer in the English. Your father, did she speak with you about what I asked you? No. That's it. Hey. The Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth. As it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. Forgive us of our debts. And we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. Thine is the kingdom. And the glory. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it. Amen.
Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. I.S.U.P.K, YAHANNA, La'ah, Yawam, Wallah, Yashan, Shamar, Yasharala, Yahweh, Shamar, Yahweh, Zakat, Ayat, Yamam, Ashimah, I.S.U.P.K, Walaya, Yahweh, Ashimah, Yashamar, Yahweh, Yashamar, Wabawaka, La'ai,
All right, Psalms 121 in the English. I will lift up thine eyes unto the hill. From which cometh my help? My help cometh from the Lord. Which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel. Neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day. Nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out. And thy coming in. From this time forth. Even forevermore.
Pekah in the Hebrew, Yahweh, Hashem Yahushua,
The power in the English. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh. Please give us the power. The power to heal all manner of sickness. All manner of disease. The power to cleanse the leper. The power to raise the dead. Power against unclean spirits. Cast them out. In the name of Yahweh. Thank you, so be it.
Bless Israel in the Hebrew, Yahweh. Hashem Yahushua. Ayat. Bayat. Sapari. Barak. Gun. Hutgun. Say the name of loved ones once. Everyone repeats name once.
I.S.U.P.K Minneapolis. All of the brothers and sisters in the I.S.U.P.K.
All of Israel.
If anybody has somebody they want to pray for, just say their names and we will repeat their name.
Right.
Children, adults, everybody. If anybody has somebody that they want to pray for, say their name and we will repeat it. Go ahead.
Nayana. Kalani. Iowa. Ebony. DeAndre. Deshaun. Sharina. Aria. Yapar. China. Kunayala. Kimberly. Emmanuel. Kiana. Alicia. Deshaun. Andre. Isabella. And Kai.
Hold on, say it again. Xavier. Zion.
Aaron Jr. Artis. Hayden. All of Israel.
I.S.U.P.K Minneapolis. All of Israel.
That's it? All right. Hashem Yahushua.
All right. What we just said was, Lord, in the name of Yahweh Shah.
Lord, in the name of Yahweh Shah.
Bless Bless us and Israel.
Bless us and Israel.
And the school.
And the school.
Bless, heal, shield, and protect.
Bless, heal, shield, and protect.
Loved ones.
Loved ones.
In the name of YAHANNA.
In the name of YAHANNA.
Thank you so big.
Thank you so big.
All right.
Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Ah.
Ah.
Damiyah.
Damiyah.
Ka.
Ka.
Ah.
Ah.
Zakarash.
Zakarash.
Oh.
Oh.
Asquat.
Asquat.
Oh.
Oh.
Ayah.
Ayah.
Nah.
Nah.
Awakita.
Awakita.
YAHANNA.
YAHANNA.
The
one.
Ash.
Ash.
Amaka.
Alaka.
Yaira.
Yaira.
Yamwa.
Yamwa.
Sawada.
Sawada.
Ayata.
Ayata.
Watazawa.
Watazawa.
Ah.
Ah.
Zakanwaka.
Zakanwaka. Amara. Kawa. Walaka.
Yadam.
Yadam.
Gawa.
Gawa. Wala.
That's a car.
That's the car.
Sham.
Sham.
Sharla.
Sham.
Iwada.
Ayah.
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 The Y says a wa.
The one is the one.
Lapa.
Lapa.
Yaka.
The cow.
Ayaka.
Ayaka.
Arya.
Arya.
Yakawa.
The cow.
Ahoya.
Alahawi.
Adawam.
Adawam.
Wa.
Wa.
Yashima.
Yashima.
Oliver. Yum.
Yum.
Mawakia.
Mawakia.
Bulgaria.
Bulgaria.
The ball.
The ball.
Right one.
Right one.
Right a lot.
Ayala.
Alashah.
Ain.
Ain. Shapya.
Shapya.
That's a war.
That's the war.
Gum.
The gum.
Ashawar.
Ashawar.
Alawa.
Alawa.
Ayam.
Ayam.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yakam. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Sawad.
Sawad.
Lahanya.
Lahanya.
Lawak.
Lawak.
Salah.
Salah.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Laham.
Laham.
Kamati.
Kamati.
Messiah.
Messiah.
Sarah.
Sarah.
Kayapya.
Kayapya.
Alakol.
Alakol.
Kayat.
Ayat.
One.
One.
Nashadam.
Nashadam.
Sham.
Hasham.
Mawak.
Awak.
Ayan.
Ayan.
Dara.
Dawah.
Hawa.
Hawa.
Yaman.
Yaman.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yama.
Yama.
Siyah.
Yaya.
Tawa.
Tawa.
Yadah.
Yaya.
Ya.
Ya.
Wawa.
Tawa.
Kaira.
Kara.
What's a ka?
That's a bot.
What's a bot?
That's a bot.
What's a bot?
What's a bot?
What's a katazol?
What's a katazol?
Manya.
Manya.
Oh.
Oh.
That's a ya.
That's a ya.
Kawa.
Kawa.
Ashar.
Ashar.
Amaru. Amarwa. Nariach. Nanawa. Ata. Nawat. Alahayim. Alahaya. Shemya. Tawa. Tawa. Kadash. Atanya.
Raka.
Ash. Byron. Yair. Wa. Alabah.
Alahat.
Harium.
Come.
Harium.
Harium. Khan.
Third Dapma. Basara. Basa. Pasta. Malak.
Salah.
No. Malak.
Malak.
Payaham.
Palawan.
Palawan.
Waya.
Makwasha.
Shika. Yahweh. Abasha. Waya. Alaha. Bahar. Ayah. Waya. Kawa. Waya. Abaga. Waya. Dairo. Waya. Kaya. Tata. Shika. Yahweh. Aliwan. Araza.
All right. Psalm 83 in English. Keep not thy silence, O
Keep not thy
God.
silence.
No, let's try it again. Keep not thy silence, O
Keep
God.
Keep not thy silence, O Lord.
No. Listen. Keep not thy silence, O God.
Keep not thy silence, O God.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
And be not still.
O God.
O God.
For lo,
For lo,
thy enemies make a tumult.
thy enemies make a turmoil.
They that hate thee.
They that hate thee.
And lifted up the head.
They lifted up their heads.
And taken crafty counsel against thy people.
That lifted the counsel against thy people.
They have consulted against thy hidden ones.
They consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have said,
Come,
and let us cut them off.
and let us cut them off
From being a nation.
from being a nation.
With the name of Israel.
In the name of Israel.
And be no more in remembrance.
And be no more remembered.
For they have consulted together in one consent.
For they have consulted together in one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom.
The tabernacles of Edom.
And the Ishmaelites.
And the Israelites.
Moab.
Moab.
And the Hungarians.
The Hungarians.
Jabal.
Jabal.
And
And Ammon.
Amalek.
And Amalek.
And Philistines.
And Philistines.
The inhabitants of Tyre.
The inhabitants of Tyre.
Asher.
Asher.
Is also joined with them.
Also joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Salah. They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah.
Salah.
Do unto them.
Do unto them.
And unto the Midianites.
As the Midianites.
And unto Syria.
As to Syria.
And Jabin.
And Jabin.
And Brook.
And Brook.
And Kisan.
And Kisan.
Which perish and endure.
Which perish and endure.
They have become as dung before the earth.
They have become as dung before the earth.
Make their nobles like a rib.
Make their nobles like a rib.
And like Zeb.
And like Zeb.
Yea.
Yea.
All their princes of Zabah.
All their princes of Zabah.
Zaluma.
Zaluma.
Zaluna. Who said, let us take ourselves
the
houses of God in possession.
The houses of God in possession.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Make them like the wheel.
Make them like a wheel.
As the stumble before the wind.
As the stumble before the wind.
As the fire burneth the wood.
As the fire burneth the wood.
And as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
As the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
So persecute them with thy temper.
So persecute them with thy temper.
And make them afraid with thy storm.
And make them afraid with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
That they may seek thy name.
That they may seek thy name.
O Lord.
O Lord.
Let them be confounded.
Let them be confounded.
And troubled forever.
And troubled forever.
Yea.
Yea.
Let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame.
And perish.
And perish.
That men may know.
That men may know.
That thou whose name.
That thou whose name. Alone.
Is Yahweh.
Is Yahweh.
Are the most high over all the earth.
Are the most high of all the earth.
Blessed are you, Yahweh.
Blessed are you, Yahweh.
King of heaven and earth.
King of heaven and earth.
And all things living.
And all things living.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh.
In your name, Yahweh Shah.
Listen to us now.
Listen to us now.
Right now.
Right now.
Send evil and curses.
Send evil and curses.
Punishment and destruction.
Punishment and destruction.
To the heathen.
To the heathen.
That speak against us.
That speak against us.
The prophets.
The prophets.
The teachers.
The teachers.
The princes.
The princes.
The priests.
The priests.
The Israelite brothers.
The Israelite brothers.
In the school.
In the schools.
Send evil and curses.
Send evil and curses.
Punishment and destruction.
Punishment and destruction.
To the heathen.
To the heathen.
And shake loose the pockets. And shake loose. And shake loose.
And shake loose.
The treasure.
The treasures.
Of the rich of Israel.
Of the rich of Israel.
And refuse to give to the school.
They refuse to give to the school.
Force their riches to enter into thy sanctuary.
Force their riches to enter thy sanctuary.
Send evil and curses.
Send evil and curses.
Punishment and destruction.
And punishment and destruction.
To the Edomites.
To the Edomites.
And their nation.
And their nation.
And their drug dealers.
And their drug dealers.
Court system.
And their court system.
The prison system.
And the prison system.
Planned Parenthood.
Planned Parenthood.
All the governments of our enemies.
All the governments of our enemies.
Amalek synagogues and armies.
Amalek synagogues and armies.
Roman Catholic Church.
Roman Catholic Church.
The Pope.
The Pope.
Islam.
Christianity.
Christianity.
Egyptology. Militia.
Ku Klux Klan.
Ku Klux Klan. Aryan Nation. Skinhead.
The gay movement.
The gay movement. The lesbian movement. Spies.
Workers of witchcraft.
Workers of witchcraft.
National State Program. Army. Navy. Air Force. Marine. Wall Street. Open up the internet.
And the airwaves. Cable access channel. The radio channel.
Convict the spirit of any of thy people.
Convict the spirit of any of thy people. That seek to stop us.
And bring swift destruction. To all the heathen. That stand in the way. Trying to stop us. Broadcasting your words.
Throughout the planet Earth.
Let loose all the plagues.
Cause
them to go to and fro.
Cause them to and from.
Through the earth.
And consume them.
Let the plagues. Shake the house of the thief. And the murderer. Let Yahweh Shai. Michael. And Gabriel. Come down with the flying saucers. And punish all the heathen. Come up against us. As we speak thy word. Cause it to be known by all. That is the angels that have done it. Cause it to be spread throughout the media.
Throughout the whole world.
Throughout the whole world. to shake at thy coming.
Cause them to shake at thy coming.
In the name of YAHANNA.
Thank you always.
So be it.
So be it. Let me see them glass.
Hand it over to someone. Hand it over to him. That's over here?
Yes, sir. This other one?
Yeah, come. Not really tonight, try. Time say. Let's sit down here. Center. All right, Israel, Salat. We're going to go ahead and get into the Tanakh a little bit. And then we're going to go ahead and get into the Bible, all right? Brother, have to switch out for me real quick. Hey, Salat. Get those children down.
Hey.
That's it. Second. Hey, Salat. It's not a little price. Right. All right. La ya shalom. All right. Go ahead and read this real quick. Maybe see it. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and read 7 verses real quick. You take it on. Could I take it on? All right. Let me see it. Give me a second.
Yeah.
All right. All right, we're about to get into Salaki. So right now we're going to get into the Tanakh. We're about to read Leviticus, the 23rd chapter, 7 verses. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, after that we are going to get into the Bible right here, King James Version Bible. All right, I'm going to get Leviticus 23 and 10. Okay. All right. For y'all brothers that don't understand the Hebrew, you want to catch the Friday class, last one for gosh, to understand what's being said, all right? But this is going back to our roots, which is, before time, back then, we have the young man come up, stand up, and come read the Tanakh, which is the ancient, which is the Hebrew, okay? Come read, the Tanakh, whatever, as young as 8 to 10 years old, they'll come up here. The mother's job was to make sure that the children knew about the Hebrew. So that was their job. See what I'm saying? So, the young men will prove themselves to know their traditions by coming up here to read in the actual Hebrew. Okay? So that's what we're going to get into, 7 verses. All right? It's going to be Leviticus chapter 23, verse 10. Give me a second. What is it? See it right there? No, it's right there. It's here. Select. You got this mixed up. Hold on, bear with me real quick. Verse 10 now. I see now. Okay, I see. Time. All right, here we go. Kaya. This is Leviticus 23 and 10. Leah. Tabawa. Tala. Kataza. No, Salaki. Karataza. Ashar. Aniyah. That's it now. Nakazah. The come. The qua. Tazar come. A ka. Quatazar. Ah. Waka. Come. Aka. Imar. Verse 11. Okay. Wa. Wata. Pa. Ra. Rasham. Rashata. Quatazar. Come. Allah. Hakazah. Azah, yeah. Hakazah. YAHANNA Kwa. Ka. No, A. A. Hamar. Lapawa. No. Apanya. Yahweh. Large Hazana. Come. Mukha. Out. Verse 12. The Shah. Yanapa. Nawa. Akazah. Asawa. Shum. Bawan. Hana. Toba. Aka. Aka. Ata. Selagi. Ata. Hamar. Kabash. Kamyam. Kayam. Bawa. Shitawa. Lanaha. Lahawa. Verse 13. Wanathawa. Shinawa. I-S-H-A-R-Y-U. I-S-H-A-R-Y-U. Alatha. Bala. Wala. The shop. The shopper. The Shamwa. Ashita. Ashitha. Laya. Laya. Berkah. Verse 14. So like this morning. Ka. Wanai. Wanasaba. 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 Waya. Yawa. Rabbi. Rabbi Ka. Hawa. Verse 14. Walakum. Walakum. Wakala. 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 Wakar. Wakar. Wakar Mala. Wakar Mala. La'a. Kalawa. Ida or I. Atazama. Oyum. Hawa. I. Haba. Bawakam. Waka. Waka. Kwaba. Kwakwakwa. Alaha. And come. Kwata. Awalam. Ladar. Ladar. Become. Bakala. Ashab. Come. Sad. Sad. Verse 15. Verse 15. Was a par thumb. Thumma. Will come. Makar. The shop. The shop. The shop here. Mawa. Mahal. Haba. Haba come. Haba come. Aka. Amar. Akana. 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 Akanawa. Akanawa. Shabai. Shimka. Wa. Shikawa. Power. Hamatha. Kanaha. Verse 16. Ayad. Mahar. Hashapa. I.S.U.P.K. Because of power. Hamasham. Dayam. Yahakwar. Natham. Manah. Nakah. Hashatha. Layawa. Verse 17, last verse. Mawash. Shinabah. Kayam. Where's this one? Let's see. Kanabawa. Become. Kanapa. Shikam. Shinawa. Ashiyam. Sakat. Silakat. Kahanaha. Ha. Kamataza. That's it. That shit was easy. God damn. You said what? Nah, I'm usually a little faster than that. All right, Israel, with that being said, yeah, we're going to go ahead and get into Leviticus, the 23rd chapter, verse 10 through 22, and then we're going to grab a few precepts, all right, to get the understanding, the overall understanding of what the Feast of First Fruits is all about. All right, let's go ahead.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 10. Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, when ye be come unto the land which I give unto you, and shall reap the harvest thereof, then ye shall bring a sheaf of the first fruits of your harvest unto the priest. Verse 11. And he
read it all with verse 10.
Leviticus chapter 23, verse 10. Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, when ye be come unto the land which I give unto you, and shall reap the harvest thereof, then ye shall bring a sheaf of the first fruits of your harvest unto the priest. Verse 11. And he shall weigh the sheep before the Lord to be accepted for you. On the morrow after the Sabbath, the priest shall weigh it.
Now stop right there. When it says speak unto the children of Israel, I'm saying to them, see what I'm saying? Like, we know that these are the first 5 books of Moses. Leviticus is one of them. See what I'm saying? Moses was ordained and told to send Israel a message. Because at this time, where's Israel at this time in the book of Leviticus? Slavery in Egypt, okay. That's right. You see what I'm saying? Now the Most High told, see what I'm saying? Now the Most High told Moses, see what I'm saying? Like, you know that these are the first 5 books of Moses. Leviticus is one of them. See what I'm saying? Moses was ordained and told to send Israel a message. Because at this time, where's Israel at this time in the book of Leviticus? Slavery in Egypt, okay. That's right. You see what I'm saying? Now he told Moses to tell the children of Israel about, of the land in which he's going to give to us. Now read verse 10 one more time. There's one part that we're missing.
Leviticus chapter 23, verse 10.
Mm-hmm.
Speak unto the children of Israel,
right,
and say unto them, when ye be come into the land which I give unto you, and shall reap the harvest thereof.
Shall reap the harvest. See what I'm saying? Hey, turn it off. All right, keep going.
You shall bring a sheaf of the first fruit.
Now, what is a sheep? Does anybody know what a sheep is? If you don't know, you can look it up. A sheaf of first fruits. It's very simple. Go ahead.
A gathering.
A gathering, that's close. It's a little bit more than that. Go ahead up.
A bundle of grain stalks.
A bundle of grain stalks. Okay, keep going. Keep going on that. So the sheaf of first fruits. All right, I'm breaking down a little bit more. Keep going.
You shall bring a sheaf of first fruits of your harvest unto the priest.
Of your harvest unto the priest. Now the people in the community was bringing sheaves of their food. I mean, they were bringing a bundle, a great amount of food and putting it in the center in the city for the priests. Because back then in the Levitical priesthood, who was policing the streets?
The Levites.
The Levites. See what I'm saying? The Levites was the ones that was out there enforcing the law. If you wasn't keeping the law, you would get punished. But the priests were also taken care of, because the priests did not have an actual place to stay. But any place that they were, you had to open up your house for these priests. See what I'm saying? We know great stories about Elijah. Y'all remember how, Elijah went to that woman and told her like, this food right here, this last food, because there was a famine going around. So this last food that you have right here, feed me with it. And you and your children will live. See what I'm saying? You and your child will live. See what I'm saying? So what happened is we need to understand with this, the Most High fed us in this hell, in the captivity. Right now in America, they tell you that this is the richest richest country, so to speak, one of them. But still, there are homeless people all over the place. How you know that the white man does not appreciate the people that, sacrifice everything for him, lets you know that he's just a disgusting bastard, that he's greedy. How is it that there's so many millionaires and billionaires, but these homeless people cannot get fed? Now I'm talking about Israel specifically. But if you want to talk about white people, the white man don't even honor his own people.
Right.
Because on Veterans Day, they all tore up. Got mental disorders. They missing an arm, a leg, an eye. And they all in what they call a veterans home, which is just a crazy home. For those that, got PTSD from war, who has schizophrenia, who's dealing with a lot of bipolar issues. All types of things, man, you can think about. You see what I'm saying? All right. So keep going on that.
Verse 11. And he shall wave the sheaf before the Lord.
What does that mean, to wave the sheaf of the Lord? Does anybody know what that means? Anybody? Go ahead. Can you repeat that again? Read it one more time.
And he shall wave the sheaf before the Lord.
He shall wave the sheaf of the Lord. What does that mean? Go ahead.
You're going to wave the gathering before the Lord, the gathering of the first fruit.
Okay, I'll take that.
Or the offering, slotches.
That's first fruits, same thing, offering. Anybody else? That's it. Anybody else? No sweat. So read it one more time.
And ye shall wave the sheaf before the Lord.
Keep going.
To be accepted for you.
Meaning this thing that you're doing, you're going to show the Lord. So like it's actually literal. Like you said, that was the right answer. See what I'm saying? You waving like you're showing in the presence of the Most High, and it will be accepted. When you read the book of Amos, right? It tells you in the 5th chapter that the Most High despised our feast days. And those feast days are of men. He's not talking about the feast days that he set up for us to serve when it came to, serving him. You know what I mean? That's not what it's talking about. It's talking about like all the Christmas dinners, the Thanksgiving dinners.
Right.
That's what he's talking about. Those things he despises. But this right here today, he enjoys this. He loves this.
Right.
You know what I mean? He rejoiced in the fact that there's brothers and sisters coming together. You know what I mean? Although we got personal things going on in our lives, we all decided to come together to eat and to be with each other in remembrance of the Most High.
Right.
Because in this time right here, we was hungry and starving. But he brought people together from left and right all over the place in this community. And made sure that we were fed. See what I'm saying? That's the importance of Feast of First Fruits. Now the heathens won't do that for you. They won't. They are stingy. Your Christian pastors will not do that because they are stingy.
Right.
That's why we feed the homeless.
Right.
We protect the father and the fatherless.
Yeah, right.
We defend the widows. That's what we do in the I.S.U.P.K.
Yeah, right.
And that is proof. Right now, pretty soon, we will have a food shelf going on in Minnesota.
Yeah, right.
Just like it's popping off in St. Louis, it's going to be all over the place very soon. All right? So keep going.
On the morrow after the Sabbath, the priest shall wave it. Verse 12. And ye shall offer that day when ye wave the sheep and he shall wave the sheep and he lamb without blemish of the first year for a burnt offering unto the Lord.
Now back then we did burnt offerings. Why did we do burnt offerings for? What was the purpose of it? Anybody knows? Pull it up.
Because the people were sinning.
Because the people were sinning. Now the thing is, you didn't want to cut off the one that had a blemish on it because it wasn't good enough. You want one that is pure, that has not been stained.
Right.
See what I'm saying? So now this thing that you're offering is this food. You want to make sure that it's pure. There's no blemish on it. All right? Keep going.
Verse 13. And the meat offering thereof shall be 2/10 deal of fine flour mingled with oil, an offering made by fire unto the Lord for a sweet savor.
That's fried chicken for you.
Damn right.
See what I'm saying?
Damn right.
That's fried chicken. You said with oil. See what I'm saying? Mingled with oil. Fine flour. Ain't that how we cook today?
Damn right.
We put flour on our meat and then we put it in, in the pan, in the skillet, in the pot. Turn on that, that stove to high, or 450, whatever you want to, how you know how we do it. You see what I'm saying? Say it again.
350.
350. I say I like myself done quick. I like my done quick. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about y'all. You know what I'm saying? I like mine done quick. You know what I mean? Keep going.
And the drink offering thereof.
And the drink offering thereof, meaning the food and the drink. See what I'm saying? That wine, that Manischewitz. See what I'm saying? Anything that you like to drink out here, man. See what I'm saying? Anything that you love to drink. It's that drink and the food. This is part of the feast of first fruits. When we gathered around and we all eat together. Ain't no fighting, ain't no arguing, ain't no strife.
Right.
See what I'm saying? At the barbecue, with our family in the world, there's gonna always be fights.
Right.
Always be strifes.
Right.
That one uncle's always gonna talk about the other.
Right.
Them aunties that have not taught, them sisters that have not taught for years, gonna be, faking the funk around each other. See what I'm saying? That mother and father of yours is gonna, have, harboring feelings against each other.
Right.
All right. Keep going.
And the drink offering thereof shall be wine.
Shall be what?
Shall be wine.
There you go. Keep going.
The fourth part of an hin. Verse 14. That's a lucky. I was thinking about Hennessy. It's a lucky. I'm like, they had Hennessy back then. Verse 14. And ye shall eat neither bread nor parched corn nor green ears until the self-same day. Self-same day that ye have brought in offering unto your God.
So you should not eat. You should not do these things until you make this offering to the Most High. Right now, what is our offering today? What is the sacrifice that we give the Most High today? Go ahead, Obedience. And what else? What would it like? You said obedience. Obedience to what though? Anybody can be obedient. But what exactly does the Lord require? Following law, statutes, commandments. Give them a hand. Is you separating yourself from everything that has nothing to do with the Most High. And you coming together under the obedience, under His rulership, under His authority of what is right and what is righteous. You following after what He wants versus what you want. And today He wants all Black and Hispanic people to come together for the Feast of First Fruits. He wants us to remember every high holy day and holy convocation. And in the I.S.U.P.K, we will make that evident every time, every year.
Right. Damn right.
Every year, every month. We will acknowledge these days versus what the world wants us to acknowledge. All right? Is that it on that? No, keep going.
It shall be a statute forever.
Forever. Keep going.
Throughout your generations. And all of your dwellings.
Now, this is something that has not been cut off, the traditions. You have to remember the traditions. We talked about this in Saturday class. Y'all remember that? Talking about how we need to remember the traditions. We should keep it while we can. All right, once we pass as parents, our children should carry it on. And they should do the same for their children, and so on and so forth. The grandchildren. See what I'm saying? Because it's very important to keep the tradition strong. Otherwise, we will follow the other nation's culture and traditions, which we know is complete sin. It is death. All right, keep going.
Verse 15. And ye shall count unto you from the morrow after the Sabbath, from the day that ye brought the shaft of the wave offering. 7 Sabbaths shall be completed.
Actually, Salah, you stop right there. What I want you to give now is let's see here. What I want you to get is Ecclesiasticus 35:8. So actually, Salah, get Numbers 28 and 26 first. Salah, Numbers 28 and 26. I'm gonna show you why we did the prayers, why we blew the horn, 28 and 26. I'm gonna show you this is tradition. This is in the Bible. All right. I want everybody to focus and pay attention. You got it?
Come on.
Go ahead and read it.
The book of Numbers, chapter 28, verse 26. Also, in the day of the first fruits, when ye bring a new meat offering into the Lord, after your weeks be out, ye shall have an holy convocation.
Right. So what that means is the holy convocation is pretty much the Sabbath. See what I'm saying? It's the Sabbath, which is sundown Friday to Saturday sundown. We have a Sabbath. We go into the scriptures. We read into our own language. And we bring out what the prophets taught about We bring out what Yahawashi was speaking about, teaching about. We go back to the stories that benefit Black and Hispanic people's lives. If you have any problem in your life, you can find the answer to your problems in this Bible. But a Christian pastor cannot do that for you. All he wants you to do is sing, dance, and be distracted. He wants you to serve only one God, and that's the God of the white man.
Right.
See what I'm saying? He doesn't want to show you how revolutionary you are as a people,
Right.
how strong and powerful you are and always will be, because you are the salt of the earth. The nations, the other nations follow after you.
Right.
See what I'm saying? Now, keep going.
Ye shall do no servile work.
You shall do no servile work. There's a point in time in Israel where we were not supposed to do work on a certain day. Right now, we are in slavery and captivity where we don't have businesses. See what I'm saying? If you had a business, your men cannot work on the Sabbath.
Right.
All right, keep going.
Verse 27. But ye shall offer the burnt offering for a sweet savor unto the Lord. 2 young bullocks.
Actually, you stop right there. Now I want you to get Ecclesiasticus 38 to like 35 and 8. All right? 35 and 8. Okay? Ecclesiasticus 35 and 8. You got it, Raphael?
Come on, come.
Go ahead. The apocryphal.
Ecclesiastes chapter 35, verse 8. Give the Lord his honor.
Give what?
Give the Lord his honor.
This is King Solomon telling you to give your honor to the Most High. This is how you do it. Keep going.
With a good eye.
With a good eye, meaning you analyze, you paying attention, you are focused. What are you focused on? What is that good eye? That means that you got your eye on the target, which is the laws. That's how you give the Most High honor, by serving him. If you ain't keeping all the laws, statutes, commandments, you are in sin. You are not giving the Most High the honor, the respect, which he needs from you. All right, being a child. Keep going.
And diminish not the first fruit of thine hand.
And diminish not the first fruit of thine hands. What does that mean? Go ahead.
That means don't dishonor what you're doing. Don't take away from the Lord, from the attention that you give him.
Or I like that answer. I'll say it's more like don't destroy what the Lord has gave you. You ever heard don't bite the hand that feeds you? Don't do that. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. Because the Most High got us out of slavery. Y'all remember that, right? Back in Egypt. No one else was able to, deliver us. And he said that in the scriptures, that no man will deliver you out of my hand. See what I'm saying? Paraphrasing, of course. All right, keep going.
Verse 9. In all thy gifts, smooth a cheerful, continuous.
That's right. No. It's consonants. So read it one more time.
Verse 9. In all thy gifts, slew a cheerful consonance.
Chew is another word for saying show. So just read it one more time.
In all thy gifts, show a cheerful.
Keep going.
And dedication. And dedicate thy tithes with gladness.
Now also, with the first fruits, you see how people were taking portions and putting it in one place for the people in the community, for the nation of Israel. They were taking 10% of their crops. That's what you call an ear of greens, an ear of this, an ear of that. See what I'm saying? A portion. They were taking 10% of their food, their crops, as farmers, and giving it to the homeless, giving it to the people that were not able to, be fed daily. You see what I'm saying? Keep going.
Verse 10.
Actually, read that one more time, though.
Come, verse 9. And all thy gifts sue a cheerful countenance, and dedicate thy tithes with gladness.
Meaning anything that you have, give 10% to somebody else. See what I'm saying? Everybody doesn't have what you have. It's good to give. That's why the responsibility, if people outside gives you the gift of, financial wealth, and you are rich and you are flourishing, what you should do is give back to Black and Hispanic people. That's what you should do. For us in the I.S.U.P.K, we have cookouts. We give back to Black and Hispanic people. And you want to know what? Everything is free. Who pays for everything? We do.
Right.
But we don't charge anybody to eat. We don't charge for this knowledge. We give it for free. That's why we always say we have free online classes. Anybody want to come, we welcome brothers and sisters in our household. See what I'm saying? We take them out to eat. See what I'm saying? We pay for their meal.
Right.
We pay for the clothes on their back if they need it.
Right.
The boots on their feet.
Damn right.
That's what we do. We take care of other people's children, man.
Damn right.
We take care of each other. Because that's what the brotherhood and sisterhood is all about. All right? Keep going.
Verse 10. Give unto the Most High according as he have enriched thee.
What does that mean? Give back to the people, man. Give back to what he has gave us. We are a people, man, a nation. All right? Keep going.
Come. It have thou haste gotten, give with a cheerful eye.
Meaning, don't let it be, don't let it be a hard thing to give to another brother or a sister. Do it and understand that you will be blessed. If it's your last, spend your last on your brother, man. Do it. And don't think nothing of it. You are going to survive. You'll be all right. You'll be just fine. See what I'm saying? Bless another brother or a sister. All right? Keep going.
Verse 11. For the Lord recompenseth and will give thee 7 times as much.
And that's in the Bible, man. When you decide to give all of what you have to Black and Hispanic people, the Lord will bless you 7 times, man. 7-fold. What happened to Job? Go ahead.
Job lost everything and the Lord gave it all back to him.
And why did the Lord give it back to Job?
Because Job was perfect.
Because Job was perfect, and what else? How was he perfect? Something. Go ahead, up.
He trusted in the Lord.
He what?
He trusted in the Lord.
Yes, but it's a little bit more than that. Go ahead.
He sacrificed everything.
Say it again.
He sacrificed everything.
Give him a hand. That's it. That's it. That's right. See, that man sacrificed everything. And like the brother said, Bakar Don, what you say again? He trusts in the Lord? You damn right. That all falls in the same category. He trusts in the Lord. He denied his woman who was wicked out of her mind. And although his children died, he still remained strong.
Right.
And still got everything back. He had more children.
Right.
He had more wives.
Right.
His wealth was stronger.
Right.
I guess you could say the man was making 7 figures.
Damn right.
See what I'm saying? Keep going.
Verse 11. No, verse 12. Salakia. Do not think to corrupt thy gifts.
Say one more time.
Do not think to corrupt thy gifts.
Now, how can you corrupt your gifts? Go ahead,
trying to give so you can get something back in return.
Say it again.
Like you're trying to give just to be like, oh, I gave this person this and I gave this person that. You ain't giving it from the heart.
You're giving it for show.
You're giving it for show.
Yeah, show and tell, pretty much. That's what you're doing it for. You're doing it for, all eyes to see.
Right.
You're doing it in the sight of men. And it talks about that in the scriptures about doing the work of the Lord as if, nobody else is watching. You want to do it in the sight of the Most High. You don't need nobody to always praise you to know that you're doing a great job at your job. If you know that you are not out of order, and that you're following your orders, and that you're carrying out every responsibility that you know you are supposed to be doing, hey, you're doing the work of the Lord. You are doing great, and the Most High will bless you according to that. See what I'm saying? Keep going.
And trust not to unrighteous sacrifices.
You stop right there. What I want you to get now, hold on. Let me see something. Get Proverbs 3 and 9. And this is the last one. All right. Next time I'm gonna get you to read that Hebrew. Hey. You better be ready. I'm gonna put you on the spot. What?
Proverbs 3 and 11.
Yeah, 3 and 9.
Verse 9.
Yeah, 3 and 9.
Book of Proverbs, chapter 3, verse 9. Honor the Lord with all thy substance.
Say it one more time.
Honor the Lord with all thy substance.
Honor the Lord with all thy substance. What is the substance? Go ahead. All the earnings that you got. All the things that the Most High has gave to you. Give me examples of what that can be. Go ahead.
With all your mind, your soul, with everything that you got.
I need examples though. Physical examples. Go ahead, Raphael.
Giving a ride to one of your brothers or your sisters.
Say it again.
Offering a ride to one of your brothers or your sisters.
Okay. What substance though? What is substance? Say it again.
Like offering.
Offerings. Like exactly what? Like give me names.
Like tithing offering, like saying for like I don't know, like offering. I don't know.
Offerings. Okay.
I don't know.
No sweat. It's all good. Okay. That's substance.
So scripture, for instance, like giving them a word or advice.
Oh, okay. No.
How about the clothes off your back?
Say it again.
How about your clothes off your back?
That could be one. Yeah. Anybody else?
Opening your home to somebody.
Okay. Hold on. What's that? All right. No sweat. Slide. Go ahead.
It could be like your
Come on, Barry. You could switch out with your brother. You said what now?
So it could be your kids, your relatives.
Okay. Well, okay. Just read the next verse and it'll tell you. Proverbs 3 and 9. If you actually read to the top.
So you want me to start at
3 and 9. Yeah, come on.
okay. Proverbs chapter 3, verse 9. Honor the Lord with all thy substance, and with the first fruits of all thy increase.
So honor the Lord with thy substance. So whatever the Lord gives you, whether that be, the opportunity to, let's say clothes. Like y'all said, clothes off your back. You see what I'm saying? What you say? You said offerings? Offerings could be like what?
Like money or like
Okay.
opening your home to somebody.
Open up your home to somebody.
Or like feeding homeless, like
Feeding the homeless, food, shelf, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So pretty much whatever you have to benefit, your own nation, give it. See what I'm saying? And when it says with the first fruits of thine increase, you know what that means, right? Come on, keep going. Verse 10.
So shall thy barns be filled with plenty, and thy presses shall burst out with new wine.
So what that means is when you decide to give your substance over to something, to your own people, the Most High is going to bless you as well. Since you bless that brother and sister, you are going to get a blessing as well. You are going to get something in return. But always be in the mindset of when you give something to somebody, don't always have the mindset of, you want something back. See what I'm saying? You know what I mean? The Lord is going to bless you when you're doing the work of the Lord, period. That's right. Just make sure that you do. You are required. You are supposed to give back to your nation. Nobody is supposed to tell you to do it. It should come natural. All right? So that was it. With that being said, that's the end of the class. All right? Clap it up. Let's go ahead and get some food and eat, man. Thank you for tuning in. All right? You said you dropped that.